Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way to Dewford Town where we challenged Rolly for our second gym badge. Okay, we're just getting interrupted real quick. Then we made our way to Slateport City where I haven't actually done most of the stuff here. I'm going to talk to this guy because he gives you a TM. He normally gives you TM 41, which is Torment. So what are we getting in its place? We now have... Sorry, this man just gave me Aeroblast. Okay. So I can teach Aeroblast to anything that would naturally learn, Torment. And I'm going to talk to this lady, because they will give me a Soothe Bell. The Soothe Bell is mostly just there to increase your Pokemon's friendship. I don't currently... Actually, no, wait, I do. I got a Zubat. I might need that if I ever want to get Crobat. But I won't need it, it'll just bulk for me. Now, let's head on over to the Oceanic Museum and head on in. Okay, so we just pay $50 to get in. And now... You know what? No, I'll leave Wave out front. Actually, no. Let's put Screech out front and see how she does. Okay. Ah, what are you doing here? Me? I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Back in the Rust-Earth Tunnel? Here, take this. You have to forgive me. Okay. The TM46 is normally Thief. That TM, it suits you more than it does me. Hope I never see you again. And was the wahaha meant to be them crying and running away, or them just laughing? Okay, so we got a TM for Swallow. That's useless to me, but okay. So, a submersible pod, a replica of a compact unmanned pod for sea or exploration. Submarine Explorer 1, a replica of the high-performance ocean floor exploration submarine. The Ferry SS Tidal, scale replica of the ship under construction at Captain Stern's shipyard, and this is based on the SS Anne. Okay? Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare for our expedition now. And now we fight Team Aqua again. Hold it, we'll take those parts. What? What are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts, so shut your yap and fork them over. I nearly said, and fork them over. I am so good at words today. I say that like I've just woken up or something. No, it is like 4 PM. I don't have an Okay. So this is going to be our first fight with a Carvana. And Carvana could potentially be a little bit dangerous to me. However, we aren't going to proc Rough Skin. We don't proc Rough Skin because Uproar doesn't make physical contact. And we're also pretty safe in regards to a few other things. Mostly just because Carvana is primarily a physical attacker, but also it's a physical attacker, but it's stats. Never mind. Oh man, this is a disaster. Oh, the boss is going to be furious. Snivel and Wimp. Let me take care of this. Yeah, so Carvana is less of an issue than it would be in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because here Water and Dark are purely physical types. No, sorry, they're purely special types. And whatchamacallit, Carvana is better as a... no. They are special types and Carvana is a physical attacker. I am so good at words today. Okay, I'm just going to Uproar, which honestly could be very dangerous, but I've locked myself into it now, and this could be... Honestly, this could be the death of Screech, or it could just work. It will be one of those two things, and I don't know which it'll be. Okay, so if a Carvana comes in, it's level 17, we're still making an Uproar. He goes for Bite and kills Screech. Okay, so that was entirely my fault, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit stupid about having done that, but hey, it'll be fine. We do have another Whismer if I decide to use it, and honestly, if I hadn't gone for Howl turn 1, maybe it would have been fine. What? I lost 2! Actually, no, we got Flinch turn 1. Anyway, whatever. Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. Okay, so now we meet Archie. I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child? We are Team Aqua, and we love the sea, and I'm Team Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. Pokemon, people, all life depends on the sea. So Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we're doing is a magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn you, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly, and don't you forget it. Okay, your branch. Anyway, if that was a tense situation, thank you for saving us. Oh, yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. So now we've made that delivery. Good, cool. Whoops, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again, but I've got to go now. Feel free to wander around and check out our facilities, though. Okay, he healed my team, which, unfortunately isn't going to bring my now dead Whismer back. So let's go and, oh, hi Scott, how are you doing? Huh? I'm sure I met you somewhere before. Have I introduced myself to you? If not, my name's Scott. I just saw Team Aqua run away from here like they were stung. Let me guess, you drove them away? Maybe, just maybe, this trainer. Alright, I think you're gonna become a good friend. So let's register each other on our Pokénavs. Okay. Fair enough. What I'd like to do is tag along with you, but I do want to keep an eye on the talents of other people too. So I'll be off to roam other towns a bit more. Be seeing you. Okay, so I don't actually remember the next time we see Scott is. Either way, I'm going to quickly make my way to the Pokemart because I have one little bit of shopping to do. I will buy 10 more Pokeballs because I'll have a few encounters later. And I also want to buy 1 Harbor Mail because I will need this when I get to... I'll need the Harbor Mail when I get to Mauville, and it just saves me a trip back. Now let's make a quick stop at the PC because we have to commend Whismer to the death box. Sorry, Screech, that death, entirely my fault, entirely avoidable. Also, before I do anything else, I probably should have done this in the opposite order, but hey, here we are. Okay, so now we just put Whismer into the death box, and hopefully we won't get... I accidentally put it into box 1. Okay, Screech, death box. Good. Well, bad, but still. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on and hopefully forget that ever happened, because that was quite a disaster. Okay, that guy just hiked over from Mauville, okay. Fair enough. Is there a hidden item here? Maybe there is. That looks like there would have been a hidden item there, you know? Either way, let's just keep moving on. Let's just keep moving on, and Professor Birch is up here. Oh, Branch, imagine seeing you here. And where might May be? Oh, I see. You two are running separately. Well, that's fine. Oh, yes, I heard that your Pokénav had a match call system installed. Well, then I should register you in my Pokénav as well. That way, even when we're apart, I can rate your Pokédex anytime. How does everyone know this? Please keep an eye out for me. Well, I better get going. See you again. Like, seriously, are they just communicating this to everyone with a pulse? Just like, hey, this kid has a Pokénav. It's like, okay, cool. Why are you guys making such a big deal out of this? Is this a big deal? Is this a big deal and I'm supposed to know that it is? Like, it's a little bit strange. Because everyone just comments on it. Okay, so, these two people have a Plusle and a Minun, and a Minun and a Plusle. So basically the best strategy you can really do is focus down one side, then focus down the other. Although, so in between episodes, I had considered putting the Minun that I caught on the team, and then I promptly decided against it, because I looked at its level up move there, and it gets Spark at level 20. So I did a tiny bit of training just to see how well that would go. I took it back to the Petalburg Woods, and it took like 4 quick attacks to bring down a level 5 Wurmple. It was not happening. Like, that's gonna be a case where if I do decide to use it, I will need to EXP share it, which I could actually do. I could do that. Because I can go back and give it EXP share right now if I want to. Honestly, that might be for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna detour. I'm gonna detour and go all the way back to Rustboro City just to pick that up. Like, I think it's for the best if I do that, because that'll make grinding easier, and I might have a bit of grinding to do before I go and fight Watson. Although I say that, Marshtomp will be the star of the show against Watson, because honestly, I think Soft Sand boosted Mudshot probably takes out anything they can. However, I also need to have a little bit of a backup plan just in case something goes wrong in that fight. And by something goes wrong, I mean he has a Voltorb that probably outspeeds, and then I need to worry about the idea of self-destruct. The self-destruct is very dangerous. And that lady just referred to wanting to have us as a captive audience, so I am going to run away like a big hero. I'm also realizing that I don't have the bike yet, so we are in for a little bit of a walk. Also, I could go to the Seashore House. I'm sure in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire they call it a shack, but whatever. Pretty much, at some point I'm going to go there, fight all the trainers in there, and be able to gain access to Soda Pops. I'll probably do that just while I'm doing my grinding. Realistically, that's pretty much just because I think it'll be easier for me to do so, and realistically, I feel pretty strong right now, so if I can save some lower level trainers, that is probably for the best. Although having trainers in general is always good, mostly just because trainers give EXP. Also, this does loop back around on itself. Like, this area does loop around on itself, so once I beat Watson, I'll be able to use Rock Smash outside of battle, and then I would be able... And when I can use that outside of battle, I can break through a rock in the Rust Earth Tunnel, which would allow me to get back to Rustboro faster. However, I kind of want to give it EXP share now, so I am just going to go and grab that. So it is a little bit of a lengthy tour at this point in the game, but hopefully we don't get attacked by too many wild Pokemon. Please have the decency to be a shiny. No, you're just a Poochyena, okay? You know what, Marshtomp? Marshtomp, this thing's gotten in my way. Just hit it with the water gun, please. Okay, thank you, Marshtomp. Thanks, Marshtomp, you did good. Okay, so now I have Marshtomp, I have Iggy the Mightyena, who realistically has not done a whole lot since I got him. I mean, realistically, I think I've used this Poochyena slash Mightyena in maybe battles total. Like, it's still there, but it's not exactly... Either way, let's quickly go and grab the EX. Because since we've now made both those deliveries, we can report back to Devon Corporation and get a little reward. You delivered my letter? Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. Should help you, a trainer. Oh, I only had to deliver the letter, I got it. Anyway, Pokemon holding that EXP share will be given some of the EXP points in battle. It'll even gain EXP if it didn't actually battle. It's quite useful for raising weak Pokemon, which is exactly what I'm going to be using it for. And this is quite simply just me doing this for my own future convenience, because I'm probably not going to use it in episode, at least not right now. Mostly just because I don't have a whole lot of Pokemon that I want to train right now. And also, I kind of just want to focus on getting the EXP as much as I can. And also, on top of that, I am a little bit concerned about potentially leveling Marshtomp. Because I know that I have a rival fight coming up in about, I don't know, like 5 minutes maybe? I say 5 minutes because there's a couple of other battles I might need to do. There's also the Trick House. I need to do the Trick House at some point, and I still feel really stupid about the last time I did it. Because I'm fairly certain that I did the Trick House in, like, the post-game, and I'm pretty sure that I got to the end of the game, did the Trick House in the post-game before, just to kind of show what it was before fighting the Elite Four again, and then it was like, oh, in the first run of it, there was a lucky egg that I could have had, and that had just been sat there for the entire game, and I hadn't known. So I felt a little bit stupid about that. So hopefully I won't have another shenanigan like that happen this time. You know what? No, I'll... you know what? Yeah, I will do it. I'll do one run of the Trick House. I'll do one run of the Trick House. But I need a Pokemon with Cut to do that. So for now, I won't, actually. 10 out of 10, this is me mentally flip-flopping as I'm trying to just get through this. Anyway, so the Trick House is here. That's a cute little sign there. And this connects back to Route 103. There's a short water path that links you directly back to where you first fought May. Okay, so this isn't a new encounter because I already have an encounter around this route. As much as I would love to be able to just say that mining didn't happen, here's an Electrike. Honestly, I would love to have an Electrike. But I do have enough, I do have one more chance at getting one on Route, I think it's 118? I think it's on Route 118 much later in the game, once I have 5 badges. And I am going to put Wave out front here, because Wave, if Vatalo is going to hopefully lead the way in this fight. Hi, long time no see. While I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger. So, how about a little battle? Okay, so this time, May will have 3 Pokemon. She will have her Wingull, she will have her Grovyle, because her Trico will have evolved, and she will also have, I think she has either a Numel or a Slugma? I don't remember which it is. 10 out of 10, that missing Supersonic is actually kind of... Okay, so Wingull just gets dropped in an instant. No need to worry about that. We're about to hit level 21 as well. Slugma now comes in. Slugma comes in, it's probably going to go for Ember. Maybe Rock Throw, potentially. So I'm just going to go out to Marshtomp. Goes for Harden. Honestly, I think Wave probably could have taken out the Slugma as well. But I think I'd rather play it a little bit safe. I feel like that crit was maybe a little bit overkill, though. I mean, obviously, I can't decide when I get a crit and when I don't, but I feel like that was overkill. And up next is Grovyle making its first appearance. This thing will inevitably click Mega Drain, no doubt. Oh, it went for Screech? I think I was... Okay, that's a little bit concerning, but I think I should be okay. Did they predict my switch or something? Either way, I should be able to just quick attack and finish them off. No! Halo lived. Halo lived. Barely. That was super stupid and dangerous on my part. But hey, Halo lived, and that's what mattered. Yikes, you're better than I expected. I mean, you say that every time. You've been busy training too, haven't you? I think you deserve a reward. This is from me. So now we get the item finder. Cool. That's an item finder. Try it out. If there's an item that's not visible, it emits a sound. Okay, let's meet again. I know it's a little silly coming from me, but I think you should train a lot harder for next time. And then she just hops on her bike and leaves. Like, loses the battle, says, yeah, you should train harder, and just leaves. Turns up, loses battle, says you should train harder, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Okay, so now, does the item finder do anything for me here? Nope, there's no response. Honestly, I feel like some of these... Okay, we find a Soothe Bell on that random patch of nothing. Okay, I feel like there must be an item hidden there. I feel like the game wouldn't just hide nothing there if it's got 2 people protecting 1 empty patch of grass. I feel like there must be something here. Okay, so the guitarist guys normally have electric types, and the collectors are usually interesting trainer types, because typically I think they... Like, normally I think they have, like, the version of Pokemon. Like, Zangoose. They typically have, like, Zangoose, Viper, Lombre, and Nuzleaf. Pokemon like that. Either way, Wave and Marshtomp are pretty much just going to clear out this fight without too much hassle. And by that I mean, Wave is just going to Wing Attack the Grass types, and Marshtomp's just going to Mud Shot the Electric types, and we'll just be in the clear. We don't need to worry too much about this. pretty much I can just kind of turn my mind off, not need to think about what I'm fighting here, because this fight is over. And also, Wave might actually evolve here. I don't know if, I think if we get enough EXP from the Voltorb, we evolve. And if not, it'll only be like 1 or 2 more fights regardless. Either way, Mudshot takes out the Voltorb, and with that, these 2 trainers are defeated without any real hassle. Okay, Wave does hit level 22, let's go. And, okay, so does Mash Stomp. That is potentially really good. So these 2 are defeated. What, you want to complete his collection? How? You are just having a fight with him, okay. And now we have our newly acquired Pokemon, because Tailo is finally evolving. And I am more than happy to have that. Mostly because Swellow is a personal favourite of mine from Gen 3. So with the Swellow is now on the team and honestly, long may she stay on that team because honestly they're my big favourite. I really like Swellow. Honestly, might be my favourite regional bird Pokemon. I can fully acknowledge that Staraptor is just like objectively better in a lot of ways, but Swellow is just I've always been a fan of Swellow. Also, I always just thought its back sprite looked real. However, actually no wait, since my next gym is electric type, I'm not really going to be using Wave in here, but I can probably afford to use Wave just until I get to the city. Because, hey, Wing Attack is just going to probably one-shot anything here, because Swellow is really good for this point in the game. I mean, I don't think it ever really falls off massively. 47, 65 speed, so it is outspeeding everything and hitting harder than everything. It can also take hits relatively well. Okay, now, I actually do want to move Mash Stomp to the front here, because I know that this cyclist, well, the cyclists up here in general, they typically also carry electric types for some reason. Like, do they all have, like, electric bikes or something, or do they use the power, like, the lights on the bikes? I don't know. And this guy's a psychic. So pretty much, that's the plan. Also, that guy has apparently foreseen my intentions and that we'll lose. Also, I hope that lady's okay, because she just said she fell off cycling road. Like, I don't know, that looked like it was pretty high up. Like, are you okay? Like, I'm glad that you just landed on here, not in the water, but still. Like, seriously, are you okay? I mean, not like I'm gonna get an answer on that from, you know, a game that came out nearly 20 years ago. Hidden power is probably just hidden power. Oh, it's hidden power fighting, I imagine. Or bug. It's either bug or fighting, because fairy type doesn't exist. And they're the only 2 things that dark type is weak to. Okay, Iggy hits level 19. Honestly, as much as I like my Iana, I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to keep it around. I mean, I put the time into training it, so maybe I should just keep it regardless. Also, I feel like that guy is maybe a bit hyperbolic. Like the fact that he was just like, he failed to prophesize his own demise, it's like, buddy, we had a friendly Pokemon battle, I didn't kill you, calm down, it's not that serious. Okay, so, that's just a Poochyena. And now we can finish off our run into Mauville City, because here we are. I think these are all Nanab berries? I don't know. I don't remember what Nanab berries do off the top of my head, to be honest. Either way, we go in here, and now we talk to this lady, who wants a harbour mail, which is why we picked some up back in Slateport, because they will give us the coin case. Coin case is used at the game corner, and we'll be able to use that to get some DMs later in the game. So there's an item here. It is a luxury ball, okay. I think normally that's an X or an X defend or something. This guy will give us the the HM for Rock Smash. So that, actually Rock Smash in this gen I think is only base 20. I think it gets buffed to base 40 in Gen 6. I might be wrong on that, But, yeah, for now, that's all that, and now we can also go and pick up our bike. Well, what do we have here? A most energetic customer. Me? You may call me Rydell. I'm the owner of this cycle shop. Your running shoes. They're awfully filthy. Did you come from far away? You're saying that you came all this way from Little Root? My goodness, that's ridiculously far. If you had one of my bikes, you could go anywhere easily while feeling the gentle caress of the wind. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bike. Oh, wait a second. I've got to tell you that there are two kinds of bikes. There's the mock bike and the acro bike. Mock bike is for cyclists who want to feel the wind with their bodies, and an acro bike is perfect for those who prefer the more technical rides. I'm a real sweetheart, so you can have whichever one you like. Which will you choose? Mock bike, it's faster. And I can switch back and forth whenever I want to, so that's fine. If you get the urge to switch, just come see me. And now, unless I'm going to go fishing for a prolonged period of time, the mock bike is in my possession and will be probably my main mode of transport. I say that, I will probably I'll probably run into a wall so much if I end up just going, you know what, I'll just walk for a fair bit of the game, but hey, here we are. Now, let's quickly head on out of town and get our next encounter. Actually, I should also go and get that rock smash encounter. Okay, that's dupes, obviously, because I already have Ig. But yeah, so as I established in the previous episode, I think I mentioned it last time. Basically, when you use rock smash, there is a percentage chance. An Oddish! Let's go, an Oddish! I'm a big fan of Oddish, by the way. Not sure if I've ever mentioned it before. But yeah, big fan of Oddish. Anyway, when you use Rock Smash in the overworld, there is a chance that you will get an encounter out of it. I will allow myself one Rock Smash encounter for the entire game, and I'm mentioning that now because Route 111 has Rock Smash rocks, and I know that you can get an encounter out of those, but you get those way before you can actually get a proper encounter there. And I'm mentioning that now, so I'll probably end up with 2 Pokemon from Route 111, and I'm just telling you all of this in advance now, and hopefully I won't need to read it later, but I will anyway. Mild-natured Oddish currently only has Absorb and Sweet Scent, but that's fine. And wait, I have 2 Sunstones. If I wanted to, I could get a Blossom. Blossom could be an interesting addition to the team. Now, I will put, no, I'll leave Marshtomp out front for this. Aw, Uncle, please. I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I've become. Please, may I? Please? Now hold on, Wally. Since you've started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. Don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenging a gym? I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Ralts, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi Branch. I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. I want you and my uncle to understand that. Please, will you have a battle with me? Thank you. Okay, here I come. He only has a Ralt. This is going to be very, very... yeah, he only has Ralt. This is going to be comically. And by that I mean, Bloodshot goes burr. And 1 shots for Ralts. Normally that's only like level 16 or something. So yeah, easy W. Just huge easy W. Uncle, I'll go back to Verdanturf. Thank you. Being a trainer's tough, isn't it? It's not enough to just have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. But Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why, what's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. Okay, so now they go back. Branch, it just dawned on me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his first Pokemon. Why don't you come visit us in Verdanturf sometime? I'm sure Wally would enjoy it. Also, this guy in Emerald is a move tutor. Also, hi Scott, how are you doing? I was watching that match. You're friends with that boy Wally, aren't you? But you didn't hold anything back and beat him impressively. Yeah, that's what a real Pokemon battle's about. I idolize trainers like that. I'll be cheering for you. Okay, so this guy in Emerald teaches you Rollout. But all of these moves are randomized, so he can teach my Pokemon Endure. I probably won't need it, but that could be a pretty neat move to have. Okay, I'm going to put Iggy out front and just make my way to Verdanturf Town. Now, there is a double battle here. A guy with a Doduo. That guy has 6 Pokemon. This lady also has a Doduo. There's a Bug Catcher and a Psychic and a couple of other people here. And another person with 6 Pokemon. Pretty much, I'm mentioning all of this now because it's entirely likely that I will, I'm going to go to Verdanturf, do a couple of things real quick, and end off today's episode. So it's entirely possible that I will end up getting spotted by one of them on my way back, or decide to train something off screen and end up fighting them. What do you think? Aren't these flyers free? I planted them all. Well, yes, you did a good job. Okay, so now we can run past here and into Verdanturf Town, because I know that in here you can normally get the TM for Attract from this lady. My feelings towards my Pokemon. The attraction runs deep. Oh, hi, you didn't see that, did you? Well, doesn't matter. How do you like this TM for your Pokemon? The TM45 is normally Attract. And what is it now? What is this move? The Superpower? Okay. I can basically teach Superpower to nearly anything. Pretty much, I can now teach Superpower to near enough anything. Mostly just because, quite simply, Attract is learnable by almost every Pokemon. I lost, but I'm not going to feel down on myself anymore. But because I have a new purpose in life. Together with my Rolfs, I'm going to challenge Pokemon gyms and become a great trainer. Please watch me. I'm going to become stronger than you. When I do, I'm going to challenge you to another battle. And honestly, credit to him, he really is doing well. Like, Wally does... Like, he becomes a genuinely powerful trainer, especially in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Anyway, this kid is also a move shooter. There's a move that's wickedly cool. It's called Splash. Want me to teach it to your Pokemon? None of my Pokemon can learn Splash, though. Honestly, though, that's very funny. It's like, yeah, I can teach your Pokemon how to use Splash. Why do you want to learn how to use Splash? Not really, no. Anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here. So next time, we're going to be challenging Watson at the Mauville City gym and making our way up towards Fall Arbor Town. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for more Pokemon Emerald. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.